welcome back to the second part of tonight's new look, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Now, time for one of you at home to win some money. Yes, there's £1,000 for one of you at home who can correctly answer this question. Which village is famous for runaway weddings? A. Gretna Green, B. Shamley Green, C. Palmer's Green, or D. Hurst Green? All you have to do is text GAME, G-A-M-E, and your answer, A, B, C or D, to 84644, or you can give us a ring on 09012 93 1000. Players must be 16 or over, and the lines will close towards the end of the show. For full terms and conditions, go to www.itv.com/millionaire. Right, back to Jane Danes here, who's on £20,000, just about to play that critical £50,000 question. She has no lifelines left to help her, but she is one away from a serious check, and that would be the minimum amount you would go home with tonight. How are you feeling, Jane?
Better, but there's a bit of trepidation with the 50,000. I've got to be sure if I know the answer.
Because if you're not sure and if you're wrong...
But excited as well, it's wonderful.
Are you?
Yeah.
OK, right. I wish you read your tea bags this morning. Right, question number 7 of a possible 12 is this. Who starred as Edna Turnblad in the West End premiere of the musical Hairspray? 30 seconds from now. Robert Lindsay, Bradley Walsh, Jason Donovan, Michael Ball.
Michael Ball, final answer.
Think you're right?
Yes.
Did you see it?
No, but I've seen it bits on the television.
You've just won £50,000. £50,000, Jane! I am so pleased for you.
Thank you.
That's brilliant. I'll give you a cheque to wipe your eyes with. Have a look. That is what you've done. That is the minimum amount you will leave this studio with tonight.
Thank
Fantastic.
you.
Fantastic. Take it. It's yours. Take it. You've won it. Now, you know what you said?
Yeah, I do.
What does it mean?
I shall get off this stage and tend to bury the trowel.
I'd like you to do it now. I'd like to phone him. I'd like you to tell him.
OK.
OK? Should we ring him?
OK.
Hello?
Stephen?
Hello?
Chris Tarrant here on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Hello, Chris.
Jane's here. She's doing rather well.
Good.
Now, you know you're on standby for Phone a Friend.
Yes?
Well, we're past that bit,
Oh, right.
so I'm ringing you for another reason.
Right.
It's good news, and it's very good news.
Oh, good.
Have a word with Jane. She's got something to tell you.
Oh, right.
Can you hear me?
Yes?
Bury the trowel. I won 50,000.
You haven't, have you?
You don't go to work anymore, love.
Right.
Oh, I can't wait to hug you.
Oh, good. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't seen you for 2 days.
Stephen, fantastic. Bless you, mate.
Thank you very much, Chris.
All right, mate. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
And good luck for the future, both of you.
Yeah,
But,
thank
Thank you,
Bye.
Chris.
Jane Danes, you've got £50,000, but we don't want to give you that. You've got that. But for you, Jane, the clock is over. £50,000 is now the smallest sum she can go home with. Jane now has an extra lifeline switch where she can get rid of a question she doesn't like the look of. Have a look. This is question number 8. Jane, you might as well play this. You cannot lose. You are guaranteed that 50 grand. Here it comes. What is the first name of Mr. Rochester in Charlotte Bronte's novel Jane Eyre? Now, take your time. Here they come. James, Edward, Thomas, Richard.
should know this.
Take your time. There's no clock.
I really should know it. I don't think it's Thomas. I think it's James or Edward. I'm thinking of Edward more than James. Edward.
You can
Rochester.
switch it.
Edward Rochester. I will.
Get rid of
I
it?
will, because I might be certain of the next one and I'm not certain of this one, and I might
Okay.
get it wrong.
Jane's decided she doesn't like the look of the question, so she wants to switch it for a new one. There's no going back once it's been switched, but before we do switch it, just out of interest, which one would you have gone for?
Edward, I think.
Okay. If you'd said Edward, I would be writing out a cheque for £75,000.
Oh,
But come on, Jane.
should
You've
have
got
gone
50
for-
grand.
Yeah, I know.
We ditch it and switch it. See what you get.
I know.
Which US president shares his name with an Oxford college? Washington, Jefferson, Truman, Lincoln.
I don't think it's Washington. Truman, Jefferson,
Shares his name with an Oxford college.
Lincoln.
Washington, Jefferson, Truman, Lincoln.
Truman or Jefferson. I don't think it's Lincoln. I don't think it's Washington. It is purely a guess, but I think Jefferson looks at me. Truman, to be fair, Chris, it really is a total guess. I should have
It doesn't
been
matter.
brave on
You might
the
as well do
first
it.
one.
You're guaranteed 50,000.
I know, so I'll go for Jefferson, final answer. And I think it's wrong.
You think it's wrong? It is wrong. The right answer is Lincoln.
What's it? Never mind,
Lincoln
I'm
College.
happy.
Well, I thought you were. Give her a big hand. Brilliant. She goes away with £50,000. I am so pleased for you.
Thank you.
Give my love to your husband.
I will,
Take care.
thank you.
Fantastic lady. £50,000. Oh, great moment. Jane turned her £2,000 from last time into a totally life-changing £50,000, life-changing for the pair of them. It does mean it's time to welcome our next millionaire in waiting from Gloucester. It's Stuart Black. Hello, Stuart Black. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Stuart Black is an accountant and a finance analyst, but he says he's not just your ordinary everyday accountant. Oh, no, because he loves taking risks and gambling large sums of money. Not quite sure where that leaves his clients. He loves bowling, playing chess and going to the gym, but he says nothing beats the thrill of playing poker for high stakes. Up in the audience is Stuart's university mate Sanjay, so we'll talk to Stuart as we go along, but for now, 12 correct answers, still equates to £1 million. The first 7 answers up to £50,000 now have to be given within a set time limit, and then after 50 grand, contestants can breathe again and take as long as they like, within reason to answer. And for the first 2 questions, Stuart only has 15 seconds to answer, so he has to be as sharp as a tack. Right, Stuart, lots of luck. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? OK, question number 1. I'll read the question. You'll then have 15 seconds to give me your final answer. It's for £500. Here it comes. Which Robin is a judge on Dancing on Ice? 15 seconds from now. Nephews, nieces, cousins, uncles.
Okay, cousins, final answer.
The right answer, you got £500. Question number 2, last point at which you could go home with nothing. I have to warn you of that. I'm sure it won't happen. It hasn't happened for a long time. You have all 3 lifelines. Use 1, 2 or even 3. If you need to, you probably won't. Question number 2 will guarantee you £1,000. Here it comes. What name is given to an individual post on Twitter? Start the clock. Hoot, squawk, tweet, chirrup.
Okay. Tweet, final answer.
It's the right answer. You got £1,000. There's something very worrying about an accountant and financial advisor who plays poker all night.
Not all night. Most, maybe.
Most of the night. So you go, this is my money, and that's the client's money.
I think, yeah, of course. I'd never mess with the client's money. It's my own money at risk, and...
Well, you could borrow it for a bit and then put it back for breakfast.
I think that's how the credit crunch happened.
Ah.
Yeah, so I'd better not leave history repeating itself or anything.
Now, you've been telling us that you've done an awful lot of research and swatting for the show.
Yeah, it's been a bit difficult between work commitments and exams, which I've been doing up until recently, but I have tried. There's actually a lot of statistics in poker, which I've been able to apply to my overall strategy here. I do have a strategy which, if luck permitting, questions permitting, I want to try out. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
Well, you've only got £1,000.
I hope to have a bit more than that later.
I hope you have a bit more later. OK, right. You have £1,000. That's guaranteed. Question number 3 is for 2,000. You now get 30 seconds for each answer. Here it comes. What colour are the 3 lions on the England football team's shirts? 30 seconds from now. Yellow, blue, green, brown.
OK. I'm going to say blue. Final answer, please.
What's that thing you do?
I think it's more a nervous thing. I'm just sort of...
Sort of in the zone?
Yeah. I think I have a couple of nervous tics back in my chest days. My foot used to go up and down a lot whilst I was thinking. So it's probably my millionaire tic.
You're probably one of the oddest people who's ever sat in that chair.
I can at least acknowledge my tics and, you know, quirks and try to deal with it.
You have £2,000. Good man. Question number 4 is for £5,000. You had 3 lifelines. Here it comes. Which US series has been remade for ITV starring Bradley Walsh? Start the clock. The Shield, Boston Legal, The Wire, Law and Order.
OK. I'm going to say Law and Order, final answer.
Have you seen it?
I've seen trailers.
Any good?
I've heard good things about it, but I've not had time to check these things out.
It's good. Bradley Walsh is very good. You have £5,000. OK, at this moment, Stuart Black is on £5,000. He has not yet touched any lifelines. We'll take a break and go and make a nice cup of tea. Don't go away.